right, man. Terence Crawford makes his case to be pound for pound against people like me who says that who says that that once fighting once a year wasn't good enough to be to be fighter of the year. All right. So let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Okay. So let's see if we can pull it up here. Check out the Box News playlist. Hit the welterweight boxing playlist as well too. So that's what he had to say. Hey Dre, I got something to say. So Terence Crawford on Twitter, I'm the only fighter to beat a top 5 pound for pound fighter this year. And the way I beat him was unmatched. 2023 fighter year is me, some might say, but I only fought one time, but that one fight was bigger than any of the others. I mean, hashtag fact. Some people say Tank and Ryan was the biggest fight last year because of the numbers. But as far as anticipation and what the boxing fans, the true boxing fans expected, it was Crawford and Spence. That was the biggest fight. That was the biggest fight. So I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But people say, well, he won it before, and Naoya Inoue, I don't know if he won it. Devin Haney, I don't believe he won it before, and that'll kind of be the pushback. But it ain't about sympathy. He destroyed Errol Spence. He didn't drop a moment versus Errol Spence, and had Errol Spence put up a better fight or had a network been interested in a rematch, he would have did it twice. He won undisputed. I mean, Naoya Inoue won it in second weight class. So did he. But it was a fight that was built up over almost a half a decade, and he rose to the occasion like nobody else. That's what we can say. He rose to the occasion like nobody else did. So, like I continue to say, man, he makes a good case, and if he fighter of the year, I don't have no issue with it. I'm just tired of rewarding guys for you just tired of rewarding guys for only fight once a year. I know it ain't his fault. That's the PBC thing. They set the standard. Mayweather was fighting once a year because Mayweather, is he was older and he was just trying to preserve his body and stretch his career out. But then again, I don't think that's a trend that he intended on catching on, and it did. He didn't intend on that to catch on the way it did, but so be it. But should Crawford really be out here lobbying to be to be fighter of the year? I say this: a closed mouth don't get fed. A closed mouth don't get fed. So obviously, he got to remind people and make his case. Some people say, well, Devin Haney was interdebatable versus Lomachenko. Some people say Inoue, I don't know the guys that Naoya Inoue is fighting. And then you get some guys that know the lower weight classes that are pushed back. Well, he's fighting really good guys, but we are in a name brand society. It doesn't matter about the quality or the quality of the material. It matters about what? It matters about, do I know his name? Do I know him? Now Gucci can come out with the same shirt that Mucci can come out with, same material, but since it got Gucci on it, it could be marked up $300 more dollars. And people gonna pay for it. We just know that's just the reality. That's just the reality of the society we live in. And that's probably what's going to hurt him is that, even once he move up as of right now, and things can change on the drop of a dime. But even once he moves up, and all the guys who had a name that can get him to that next level as far as recognition, especially nationally in America and internationally even more, you know, um, you know, who can get him there faster? It's 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 guys like Gary Russell, it's guys like um, you know, Regan Dial, Leo Santa Cruz. Now, really, those dudes' names have really wildered off. Valdez has moved up. You know what I'm saying? Dogbo lost. I mean, the Rizzo Ramirez guy, even though I don't really consider him much of a name just yet, even though he lost, he gonna probably try to get it back. You know? So some of these names that we looking at, they lost. Or they just, fell victim inactivity or got old or never really built on never really built on their stardom. Crawford got one of the biggest names. He right. I beat a pound for pound top 5 guy. You know, I mean, they got to mean something. They got to mean something. So, but like I continue to say, people gonna have their flavors of the month. People are going to have their flavors of the month. You know, but I had no problem with Terence Crawford getting in. I mean, he put a flawless performance on. I don't think anybody seen that he was gonna do that to Errol Spence. Errol Spence promised that he was gonna be stepping. He didn't step. And had he been more competitive, you know, had he been more competitive, dude, I just feel like the rematch probably would have been picked up by Showtime or somebody already, and they would have been fighting. You know, and they smeared that man's name the whole time for years. That shit was defamation. That shit was defamation. But he rose above it. He rose above it. He rose above it. He rose above it. But yeah, it's different publications. You got ESPN, the Boxers Writer of America, Ring TV. So, it'd be interesting to see, who gives what to what. You know, it'd be interesting. Real interesting. So, and which one is more prestigious to these fighters, in my opinion? Which one is more prestigious? You know, which one is more prestigious? You know, which one is more prestigious? So, um, but but yeah, I mean that is what it is, man. I just think you know, He made his case. I mean, Bill and Devin been making their case. Only person that really ain't made their case, probably because we not over in Japan, is Naoya Inoue. You know, you know. So, uh, so. But let me know what y'all girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.